Saturday night, folks. Happy Saturday night. Watercolor, Florida, beautiful night. Absolutely beautiful night tonight. A little cool, but that's okay. Right? Coach Micheal Burt, I believe everybody needs a good coach. I believe a good coach can truly change your life. And I believe those that have a coach earn 3 and 4 times the amount of money than those that don't. I believe you can't see the picture when you're inside the frame. If you're jumping on tonight, tell me where you're at. Tell me what's going on with you. Tell me where you are in the world. David, what's up, big guy? Brian King, what's up to you? Jump on, tell me where you're at. Daniel Hodges, how you guys doing tonight, man? Coach Burt, I'm in Watercolor, Florida at her house. Just finished a 3-day retreat called the Million Dollar Getaway. What's up, Austin? No trick-or-treating tonight for Coach. Tonight, Thomas C. Davidson, I'm sitting here on my back patio enjoying Watercolor, Florida. Had an incredible 3 days with 10 people who came down to go through my program called the Million Dollar Coaching Getaway. Kim Skinner, how you doing? Tommy Davidson, Frank, what's up, Frank? Brian King, West Tennessee, I like that. William Berry, good to see you, William. Real nice place. I'm starting to really fall in love with this place, Tommy. My wife loved it from the second we purchased it, second she saw it. I told her tonight, man, I'm really starting to fall in love with this place like you can't imagine, especially this time of year. So I just finished 3 days with 10 people, very intimate retreat. Thursday night, Friday, Saturday on a concept called the Million Dollar Coaching Getaway. It's where we teach people the art and monetization of speaking, coaching, training, publishing, licensing. It's one of my favorite things. You're going to see me do this in 2022 called the Micheal Burt School of Speaking at the Lodge, and then the Million Dollar Coaching Getaway down here. But these are real serious people. We had a Navy SEAL here. We had... what's up, Sean Puckett? We had some successful real estate professionals from EXP and Exit. We had a successful dentist here. And you know, what did I take away from the past 2 or 3 days of speaking that I think can help you? Number one is the number one thing you can do, folks, for your business, to grow your business, in my opinion, is get on a stage. Okay? And that stage could be virtual or it could be in person. If I backtrack every single major contract I have ever signed in coaching, it was because someone saw me speak. Okay? It is the best marketing technique. It is the best thing you can do, right? Many of the insurance people who are joining our insurance agency, 4-Part Financial, is because they saw me speak and they know they're going to get well coached. They're going to be well coached by us in all 4 parts of their nature: body, mind, heart, and spirit. Knowledge, skill, desire, and confidence. Right? So the number one thing I think you can do if you're trying to build your brand, and I'm going to put these into some categories, Brittany Renee, is number one, you got to start off with a killer concept. Okay? You got to start off, and this is what I was teaching the people over the last 2 days. Unless you have a concept that solves a problem, listen to what I'm about to tell you. To scale something to a bigger level, you need to not just attack problems, you need to attack neglected problems. What's up, Jason? You need to attack neglected problems. These are problems you see current over and over and over and over and over and over. Now, to speak, you got to have a concept. My current concept is flip the switch. Lori, how do you activate the prey drive in people? That is a message. Don Hoff. Okay, you got to come up with a killer concept that attacks a neglected problem. Okay, I'll constantly say, quit selling a product or service. Start selling a solution to a problem, man. Jamie, go deep. And I've added a word to that, not just a problem. Attack a neglected problem. And a neglected problem is a problem that everybody struggles with. April Chikelli, everybody struggles with the neglected problem, but nobody tackles the neglected problem. That's why Jeff Hoffman started the kiosk in the airports, because it was a problem everybody struggled with, but nobody solved the problem. So last night I sat down, Jeanette Burgeon, and I said, man, what are big problems? What are big problems? If you don't attack the gap, John Cunningham, between where a person is and where a person wants to go, then you're not solving a neglected problem. You're not solving a problem. And when you're not solving a problem for people, there's no money exchange. Okay, so if you go back and study Donald Miller with Story Brand, he talks about there's a hero, and the hero is not you, by the way. It is the person going on the journey. They have a definitive ambition. They're trying to get there. There is a gap. They don't know how to get there, right? They need a guide. The guide is you. You come along into their life. You have a methodology. You got a strategy. You got a structure, and you help them get to their ambition. Now, along the way, there's conflict and drama, but it really gets you thinking. If you're having a hard time selling what it is that you have, it could be because you haven't identified or alerted people to the gap and helped them get that defining ambition. I was on the phone with a guy this morning who wants to speak and coach and write books, John. And I said, what do you speak on? He said, well, I speak on leadership. This is a gentleman, incredibly talented, superintendent schools for a number of years. Incredibly talented person. I said, what do you speak on? Leadership. I said, man, it ain't specific enough. You should teach people how to lead difficult people. You should teach people how to come up with a concept, right? You should come up with a concept that solves a major problem. So to Mike Dole's point, what a strong concept is, man, this unlocks a lot of things for you guys. And this is what I was teaching these people at the Million Dollar Getaway, is that you're never going to get paid to speak or coach or write books until you attack a neglected problem. And people believe you can solve that problem for them, between the gap between where they are and where they're trying to go toward their definitive ambition. If you get this right, then you ask a simple question to people, what are you trying to do? And once they tell you what they're trying to do, then you help them move toward that. You are a guide. They're the hero. Okay? So what I learned over the last 2 days is that there's a lot of really talented people who have been very successful, who have a song to sing, but they're not quite clear in what that song is. They're not quite clear in who would pay them to sing that song. And they're not quite clear in how to package up this solution to the problem. Okay? So if that's you out there, then you would be a candidate to come to the Micheal Burt School of Speaking, Coaching, and Publishing. Or you would be a candidate for the Million Dollar Coaching Getaway, which is down here in Florida. Very intimate, 3 days with me. And man, we go deep on the monetization of a message. Now, the only way to monetize a message, Sam Smith, is to come up with an incredible concept that solves this problem for people in the marketplace. So if you're struggling to make money, what's up, D. Hodges? If you're struggling to monetize a message, if you think you have a message, then this is how you go deeper on the concept, man, is you really start with the problem first and you work backward from that. And how does this solve that? So let's take one of my concepts and let's see how it solves a problem. One is Flip the Switch, the new book that I'm working on right now. That's going to be out in 2022. What problem does it solve? It solves the problem of motivation, activating a drive in a person to increase their wantingness towards something. It tackles the problem of complacency. It tackles the problem of underperformance. It tackles the problem of having a lot of talent, potential, but not having a lot of drive and not being able to figure out why. That's the problem it solves, okay? Let's take person of interest. Solves the problem of obscurity. Finding, packaging, and marketing a talent, right? Million Dollar follow-up or fanatical follow-up solves the follow-up problem. Now, in 2022, I'm going to give you guys a little heads up. I'm creating special divisions that will do this stuff for you. Meaning, if you got a follow-up problem, instead of me just teaching you how to follow up, I'm going to have a whole division called Fanatical Follow-Up, and that division will follow up for you on leads, on opportunity, on partnership. And they're going to be stone cold killer machines, personally coached by me. I'm starting a Person of Interest Academy for people that want to be known and famous in the marketplace. You come learn under me and then go to my preferred company that works with you. What's up, Timothy? And they're going to help you become famous, help you become known and famous. So there's several of these things that we're bringing out in 2022 that are very specific to solving a problem. What's up, Amanda? And I owe you a follow back, Amanda, about something you purchased. So so get back to me first a week, and we'll talk about that and get you in that. So this is what I try to teach people to do. Start with a concept. Start with a defining problem. Start with the driving ambition of another person. Start with understanding what your role is and helping them get to another place, a better place in their life. Okay? And if you can ever position by concept, then you're gonna really, really understand how to attract a lot of people, man. Money changes hands when problems are solved. Okay? So that's what I learned the last 3 days, is that these people who came, incredibly talented, loved every one of them. They got a message. We helped them refine that message. We helped them learn how to package that message. And we're helping them learn how to monetize that message. That's right. You don't need more money. You need more people. People have the money. What gets you in front of people, Celeste, is because they think you can solve a problem. So they put you on a stage. They put you in a group. They put you in, like, they position you as a person of interest because you've got some talent, and that talent solves a problem for another person. Okay? If you want to know what that problem is, ask a simple question. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? So, that's what we've been doing here in Florida. I'll be flying back tomorrow. What's up, Chris? And Chris, I owe you a forward as well to your book. So make sure you remind me of that so I can get that to you. All right, any questions you guys want to play? Pitch and catch tonight. Had a great couple of days. I'm excited. I'm sitting on my back patio, just relaxing, about to go for a swim in that heated swimming pool back there. And what's up, Victoria? If you guys want to ask any questions about anything, I'd be happy to take any Q&A. We appreciate you too, Amanda. I take a bunch of you. Faux show. Okay, faux show. Thank you, Chris. We do church at 4. I like that. I remember that. Okay. So any questions that you want to ask me tonight about monetization of a message? Okay. Okay, Davis, just man, love to get you involved in something. Don Hoff is doing incredible, man. He's on fire. He is a guy who came into our coaching program and literally within the first 90 days just has grabbed a lot of ideas and taken a ridiculous amount of action. And I'm really, really proud of him. I'm trying to position him as a person of interest. The Coaching Accelerator is where I coach people who want to be coaches. Okay? And I'm basically teaching you, Kevin, the monetization of a concept. So I'm teaching you how to come up with the concept, how to package that concept, and then how I sell concepts. Okay, how do I sell coaching? How do I sell corporate agreements? How do I sell individual programs? How do I sell boot camps and retreats? So the Coaching Accelerator is for people who want to be a coach, or they're already coaching and they want to be a better coach. Yeah, we need to see more of you, Angel. So Coaching Accelerator is a great program, meets monthly mastermind, and then you get access to my events at the lodge that I personally do as part of that accelerator. We just had 2 people down here, Kevin, from the Coaching Accelerator that just signed up for the coaching program, and this whole thing really blew their mind. Okay, absolutely. Amy, thank you. What's up, Amy Jackson? Thank you very much. Okay. Accelerator costs us $1,500 investment per month. There's a $1,500 per month and a $3,500 per month. The $1,500 gets you access to some events at the lodge plus the masterminds. The $3,500 gets you the ability to play pitch and catch with me, and it's a little bit deeper level. I also include at the $3,500 some boot camps down in Florida with me as well. Brian White, good evening, sir. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great. Okay. I know we're finishing up the year, guys. We're moving into October 31st. I've got a webinar tomorrow night with Cody Askins on how to make $500,000 in profit in an event. Be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow night at 5 p.m. And then I've got events coming up at the lodge. Man, next week, where are we going to be? I'm going to be in Phoenix, Arizona on Wednesday doing Person of Interest. I'm also doing a big event for Doug Wood, Optavia. In Phoenix, I'm doing Dan Eddington, U.S. Health Advisors. I'm doing Michael O'Donnell, Sun Solar Solutions, speaking his team. And then I'm going to Las Vegas for Person of Interest, backed up by an event with Jay Kinder and Albie Stasic and Michael Reese for EXP. Okay? So, man, I'm going to be on the road next week. So I'm enjoying an evening off. Okay? All right, guys. Happy Saturday night. I love you. Everybody needs a coach in life. Good coach can change your life. Folks, you don't need a coach because anything's wrong with you. You need a coach because you're trying to play at a higher level. At the end of the day, that's why people hire coaches, is because they're looking for some advantage to go to the next level. And many times a coach knows something that can help you get there. I'd love to be that for people that watch me. If you're out there in the insurance space, you're looking at joining, I'd love for you to join our 4-part financial insurance agency, because we're out there. We're about to roll out coaching and training for the agents. Just email me or message me, okay? And I'd be happy to put you in touch with our team so we can get you up and started. We partner with some of the top people in the world, and it's going to be really, really, really an incredible thing. So, all right. Thank you guys for a great night. Boom. Hey, I'm Coach Micheal Burt, and I want to say a special thank you for committing, for making a decision to join 4-Part Financial. We believe in growing the whole person, the body, the mind, the heart, the spirit. We're going to give you access to some of the best training in the world. We're going to grow your knowledge, your skills, your desire, your confidence. We believe in structures of exchange, putting you in the rooms with the best people in the world. So I want to thank you for making that decision. That word means to kill something off, to go pro in your career and take it to the next level.